All right, welcome back to Module 4, Lesson 17. This is the problem set debrief. And let's go ahead and start here on problem B. I did 4 times 3 over 10 times 10, 12 over 100 is 12 hundredths. And then I kind of modeled it over here for you just so you would see it. 4 tenths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 tenths, and then by 3 tenths. And the double shaded gives that right there is 12 tenths. But I don't know if it's necessary to go through this because this is 1 and 4 tenths, and you're taking 1/10 of 1 and 4 tenths. So instead, I'm just sticking here with what we know. Now, I went 1/10 times, and here is 4 tenths. 14 tenths. So it's 14 tenths. So when you do 14 tenths, you get 1 times 14, 10 times 10, 14 hundredths is 0.14. That's the quick, easy way to do that. Then here, did the same thing, 6 tenths times 17 tenths. 17 tenths right here. Multiplied 17 times 6, got 102. 102 over 100 is 1 and 2 hundredths, which is 1 and 2 hundredths. Okay, moving on to the back. Here is, I went back and I wrote the answer on top. So 3.5, then 0.35. So 35 hundredths, 35 hundredths. Here's 35 thousandths, 35 thousandths. Here is 1.8. 18 tenths becomes 1.8. 18 hundredths becomes 18 hundredths. And 18 thousandths is 18 thousandths. If you have to stop, erase, fix your work so that you know that when you attempt from here, when you're done with here, you go straight on to the homework, right? And the homework is going to go along exactly with the problem set. So if you made a mistake, this is where you fix up and you do your fix up strategies to help solve your what you did wrong. And then as you go through to attempt the homework, now you're ready, set to go do the homework and do it correctly. All right, 48 tenths is 4.8. 48 hundredths is 48 hundredths. 48 thousandths is 48 thousandths. Remember that 8, make sure to place that 8 in the thousandths place and fill in from there. All right. A Boy Scout has the length of rope measuring 0.7 meters or 7/10 of a meter. He uses 2/10 of the rope to tie a knot at one end. How many meters of rope are in the knot? So 2/10 of 7/10. 2/10 times 7/10 is 14 hundredths. So 14 hundredths of a meter of rope are in the knot. So that's going back to exactly what we've been playing with, right? In these problems here. Now this one, you do have to throw in a little subtraction in order to solve your answer. So usually, so in the homework, this will definitely, your last problem will be a 2-step problem. Here we go. After 4/10 of a 2.5 meter race was completed, Lennox took the lead and remained there until the end of the race. How many miles did Lennox lead the race? So 4/10 of 2.5, 4/10 times 25 tenths, 25 tenths is 100 over 100, which is 1 mile. So 2.5 miles in the race, subtract 1 mile is 1.5 miles. Lennox led for 1.5 miles. Then Reed, the second place finisher, developed a cramp with 3/10 of the race remaining. How many miles did Reed run without a cramp? So what is 3/10 of 2.5 miles? So 3/10 times 25 tenths. There's the 5 tenths, right? It's over tenths. 3/10 times 25 tenths is 75 over 100, which is 0.75 or 75 hundredths. of a mile, you're going to take the 2.5 and make sure to add the 0. That's where people are going to make their mistake right there. 2.50, and you're going to subtract 0.75. You end up with 1.75. Reed ran 1 75 hundredths mile of a race without a cramp. So he ran 1.75 miles without a cramp. All right, homework is going to look just like this. Same format, different numbers. Learning how to play with these problems. Learning how to think through these problems so that you get used to not being afraid to jump in and try something. Remember, always start with what you have just been doing. And this is what we've just been doing. Then ask yourself, did I answer the question? Did this give me what I was looking? No, that was just giving me part of it, right? So I needed to find that second part. All right, good luck, and I'm sure you will do just fine.